Stop buying Cheerios. I'm serious. General Mills makes store-brand cereals too. Same recipe, same factory. You pay $2.40 extra for different packaging. That's it. Same oats, same vitamins, same machines. I tested 12 store brands. 3 are identical to Cheerios. By the end, you'll never waste money on name brands again. I'll show you the trick that's stealing your money. You're thinking, why trust this guy about cereal? Fair question. This isn't my usual motorcycle stuff. But here's the thing. I test $50 Chinese parts against $300 factory parts. Same process works here. It's about reading labels, testing performance, spotting lies. Your family spends $2,400 yearly on groceries. Store brands could save you $600. That's a car payment, but what if they're junk? You waste money on bad food. Today you find out the truth. I'll show you how to spot identical products, how to avoid bad store brands, how to save hundreds without losing quality. I've tested parts for 45 years, saved riders thousands by finding cheap alternatives. Same process applies to your groceries. Here's what shocked me. Food companies use the same tricks as motorcycle companies. Identical products, different stickers, huge price gaps. But first, wait until you see what happens when we add milk. Let me show you what General Mills doesn't want you to know. Here's what I found when I dug into cereal makers. This will shock you. Why does this matter? If store brands use the same factories, you're throwing money away. If they don't, maybe paying extra makes sense. Get this wrong? You either waste money on overpriced cereal or feed your kids junk thinking you're saving. Here's what I found. Most store brands come from the same factories as name brands. Same machines, same recipes. Only difference? The box and ads. Just like BMW brake pads. I found $300 factory pads and $80 copies. Same German factory, same materials, different boxes. Food works the same way, but here's the part that shocked me. General Mills doesn't just make Cheerios. They make store-brand cereals for Walmart, for Target, for dozens of stores. Nearly identical recipes. How do you spot this? 3 clues. Check the factory address on boxes. Compare ingredient lists. Look for matching nutrition facts. Same factory means same nutrients. Think of it like motorcycle helmets. Same factory makes 2 versions. One store charges $300, another charges $150. Only the sticker changes. But do they taste the same? This is where it gets expensive. Let's test them blind. Time for the moment of truth. We'll settle this debate right now. Why test blind? Your brain lies. You see that Cheerios logo and expect better taste. That's called bias. It ruins every comparison. Bad testing gives worthless results. You keep wasting money on wrong information. We need proper testing. Same bowls, same milk, same timing, different age testers. This eliminates bias. I test motorcycle parts exactly like this. Same conditions. Remove all variables except the one you're testing. No shortcuts, just facts. I once tested brake fluids this way. One cost $40 per bottle, one cost $8. Identical performance. Same deal here. This is where it gets expensive. Here's the shocking result. Most people can't tell the difference in blind tests, but they swear they prefer name brands when they see the box. Your brain gets fooled by marketing. Want to test yourself? Get identical bowls, same cereal amounts, same milk. Cover the boxes. Taste without looking. Rate each bowl first, then reveal the brands. It's like wine tastings. Expensive wines lose to cheap ones in blind tests. Remove the fancy label and taste buds tell truth. Taste results might surprise you, but the real shock? How much money you're actually wasting. The math on this is crazy. Let's talk numbers. When I calculated the real costs, I couldn't believe it. Why care about math? Small daily costs become huge lifetime losses. That $2.40 per box? Over 20 years, it's a new car. Ignore these numbers and you throw away thousands. Money for vacations, college funds, retirement. Here are the real numbers. Cheerios costs 31 cents per serving. Store brand costs 19 cents. That's 12 cents difference. Doesn't sound like much, right? Let me show you. Think about motorcycle parts. If I told you identical parts would save $2,000 over 10 years, you'd switch instantly. Same principle here. I once saved a customer $3,000 switching to identical aftermarket parts. Groceries work the same way. The math on this is crazy. Average families waste $600 yearly on name brand extras. It's like paying $50 extra for gas just because you like the pump logo better. Over 20 years, that's $12,000. Add investment returns, and it's even worse. Want to calculate your savings? Take price difference per box. Multiply by yearly boxes. Multiply by 20 years. Add 7% investment returns. You'll be shocked. It's like a slow gas tank leak. You don't notice 12 cents, but over time, it drains your financial future. But wait, sometimes paying more is worth it. But wait, there's an exception. Let me show you when and why. Before you throw out every name brand, hold on. Sometimes paying extra makes sense. Why does this matter? Choosing the cheapest option can backfire. Some store brands cut corners, others match premium brands perfectly. Get this wrong? You either overpay for identical products or buy junk that wastes money differently. What to look for? Categories where quality differences matter. Nutrition facts that actually change. Times when convenience justifies higher costs. Like BMW oil filters. I pay extra because rubber seals last longer in extreme heat. The premium delivers real benefits. Same with some foods. Organic milk has different nutrition. Wild salmon has better fats than farm-raised. But wait, there's an exception. Food companies train you to think expensive equals better. But expensive usually equals bigger ad budget. Quality comes from ingredients, not price tags. How to spot real quality differences. Compare ingredient lists side by side. Check nutrition panels for meaningful changes. Research the actual maker. Look for real quality certifications. It's like buying tools. A $200 wrench and $20 wrench look identical, but one uses hardened steel that won't strip. The other bends under pressure. Now you know the truth about store versus name brands. Here's the simple system you need. Here's what you need to do. Here's my simple system for every grocery decision. 3 questions that end guesswork forever. Why you need a system. Standing in grocery aisles making emotional choices costs money. Without a plan, you'll fall back into old habits. Keep shopping randomly? You waste thousands over your lifetime. Use this system? You save money every trip. The framework is 3 simple questions. First, same company make both? Second, do ingredients match? Third, is price difference worth the risk? I use the same process for brake pads or breakfast cereal. What's the real difference? What's the risk if it fails? Is the extra cost worth it? This saved me from a $400 premium motorcycle battery, identical to a $120 version. Same factory, same specs, different sticker. Here's what you need to do. You've been making grocery decisions based on emotions and ads instead of facts. This simple system eliminates that forever. How to use it. Take photos of both ingredient lists. Compare them at home if needed. Check maker info online. Calculate price per serving, not per package. Test the store brand once with low risk. Think of it like a safety checklist. Pilots use them before flights. Doctors use them before surgery. You need one for grocery shopping. Here's exactly what to do next time you're at the store. If this opened your eyes to grocery marketing tricks, hit subscribe. I'm testing 20 more store versus name brand products. Each video saves you hundreds yearly. Comment below, which store versus name brand should I test next? Pasta sauce? Peanut butter? Pain pills? I'll test the top requests. Next week, why you should never buy premium gas for most cars. Same scientific approach. Another industry myth costing you money every week. Here's what to do right now. Screenshot the 3 questions from this video. Next grocery trip, use them. Compare ingredient lists. Check factory addresses. Calculate price per serving. Start with cereal, expand to everything else. Subscribe for 20 more tests coming up. Your grocery bill will never be the same. Take action today. Your wallet thanks you tomorrow.